Hello everyone and welcome back to Ori in the Blind Forest. When last we left off, we discovered the dead body of what we can only assume was one of our siblings, and the spirit tree that grew over it. And from her, or him, we gained the ability to wall jump. And now, with this newfound agility, we're going to make our way forward and find the Great Spirit Tree. Now, I did notice that the last episode, my voice was rather difficult to hear over the sounds of the game, so I did adjust my audio mixing, and hopefully that fixes it. Oh wait, did I forget the... Yeah, I forgot the... Uh-oh. Nope! There's the first keystone we needed. And a mapstone fragment. This will allow us to view a new area of the map. It'll fill out an area of the map that we haven't seen yet. But in order to do that, we need to find a mapstone, and we haven't seen one yet. And wouldn't you know it, there's one right here. Ori, this is a mapstone, one of the many ancient markers created to chart the Forest of Nibel as it grew. There's a piece missing. If we could find the mapstone fragment, we might be able to repair it. Now our map is partially filled out, and we can see just a hint of a path that we need to take in order to get to our destination. We have also found the second keystone. There's an energy cell over there. We don't have the ability to get to it yet. Well, I literally walked into that. And that one I just let kill me. Alright, I'll see you guys back there. We see a huge little ability cell there. But how do we get to it? Oh. These energy gates were sealed by the spirits of the past. If we collect enough energy cells, they will open the path. We see when we try to open this door, it takes one of our energy cells. We need at least 4 maximum energy cells, all of them filled, in order to open this gate. So we're going to have to return here later. How did that hit me? Alright, now we're going to go back and see if we can't find a way to get to that energy cell. Well, it looks like we don't have what we need in order to get to that energy cell. So just like for that spirit door, we're going to have to come back later. Somber, they found me, dormant and still. We told Ori the tale of her misguided will. Ori, the spirit tree. He must have used the last of his strength to save you. Come now and hear our story. It was the night of the light ceremony. It was our light that she hated. I called out to Ori, but my child never came. Kuro stole Sai. It was the end of our days. You received the Spirit Tree's light. He put our fate in your hands. Listen carefully now, for you must understand. The Spirit Tree sustained the three elements of light, and in turn they brought balance and kept Nibel safe. The element of waters, high atop the Ginso tree. The element of winds, deep within the forlorn ruins. The element of warmth, beneath the fires of Mount Horu. To restore Nibel to its former self, we must rekindle their light before it's too late. The first we will find beyond the spider caves, atop the tree where the waters once flowed. And now we have our next destination. But first, let's do a little exploring. With our newfound agility, there are a couple of collectibles that we can get access to, that we haven't been able to get to before. So the first thing we're going to do is take this spirit well and go back to the first one we visited. This wall that we couldn't climb over before is open to us now. Ori, this statue looks familiar. I've seen it before. They found the home. Of the child who embraced our light. I remember them. Many years ago, when the Spirit Tree was but a sprout, Naru, the young one, looked after us whenever she could. So we found where Naru came from. Well, that didn't work out. Take two. The light from the Spirit Tree. It was a gift from our kind. It was given to Naru, who stood by our side. So we see when we bring this light closer to the constructs, it wipes them away. But it also brings new ones into existence. first, let's see if we can use that ability point. I'm gonna go for map markers. That'll help us find the collectibles that we have access to. Well, that's death. And I made the same mistake again. Take 3. Ow. Ooh. So those kill us instantly. As you've seen twice now. Ooh. Ooh, that one's fast. Well, we need to bring this up, but what's down here? An ability cell. This instantly gives us our next ability point. Ooh. Woo! Saved. Alright. Let's go ahead and use that ability point. Regroup. That'll give us 1 life cell every time we make a save point. And this opens that gate. Is that all that's here? Looks like it is. So we see that we can bring these walls into existence to block this laser. And there's this other one. So if we leave the light here, we can head up to the lever, or not. Fortunately, if you lose the light, Sign will bring it right back to you. So there's no need to worry about locking yourself out of a puzzle. And we see a receptacle of some kind that we can only assume belongs to this. Ori, look! Even though our light had grown weak, in this haze it lifted the darkness that held claim of this place. Now the entire area is lit up. All of the platforms that were hidden and revealed only by the light are here. And the walls and platforms that were previously blocking our way are all gone. And I died. Oh boy. Alright, I'll see you back there. Okay, now, we can see on our map that there's what we can only assume to be an ability cell up there. So let's see if we can't find it. Well, I'm just dropping all sorts of balls today. Well, that gets us back to where I wanted to go faster. No, no! Damn it. There we go. And we have our next ability point. Let's go for Spark Flame. This will make it so that our Spirit Flame does more damage. And now let's move forward. Look at that. Eki was looking for Naru, but she was gone when he came. He was swift like the wind and sprinted with haste, but surrounded by darkness, he lost his way. New to the definitive edition of Ori and the Blind Forest, we have the dash. It allows us to move quickly. Being an optional ability that you can acquire in this optional area of the game, it's not absolutely critical to finishing the game, but it does help you navigate quite a bit. Well, it looks like we can't go any further. We don't have any way of breaking through here, and that wall up ahead of us is closed. So now it looks like we need to head back to our initial objective. Be careful, Ori. The ground is unstable. Looks like we can use these frogs to break through some of the more fragile ground. But let's see if there's something we missed up here. Well, doesn't look like there's anywhere we can go up there. And we can't break that open, whatever it is. Ah, now we can move forward. But let's see if we miss something down here. A small ability cell. That'll help. Oh. And it looked like that looped back to the area that we couldn't get through before, with the flowers shooting the pellets at us. And we can't break through here. Well, if you can't go through something, often it's better to just go around it. Anna, the spirit that died here, was strong and courageous. Listen to his voice. He was able to focus our light. We gain the ability to use Charge Flame. As long as we have the appropriate amount of ability cells, we can hold down the attack button to charge and release it to attack. And this will allow us to break some of those walls and floors that were glowing blue that we'd seen before. And it also allows us to break these, which contains a lot of experience to get us to our next ability point. So you usually want to break those anytime you see them. But remember, it takes ability cells. So for now, we can only use it 2 times before we need to find more ability cells. Now down here was that wall. Well, we don't need to go back to that area that it led to. We can break the wall real quick. And I think we should leave things off here. Next time on Ori and the Blind Forest, we will head towards the Ginso tree to restore the element of waters. But something tells me it won't be as simple as that.